just pulling up Hood here. Now Hood, I'm actually in very heavy. I started to sell a ton of calls against my position here, and they're working out pretty well. It's just you see the massive losses on shares, and even right now, in a 24-hour market, we Hood is actually down quite well. I think it's, what is it, about 45. I think it's like 45, if not 46, 24-hour market right now, March 3rd. So same thing with Hood. If Hood doesn't hold this 43, 44 level, it'll come down and then either retest this 50, which is at 39.93, and then possibly hit this next major bounce area at 34. So we also might see this happen all March 4th. uh Hood coming down to this 40 range before bouncing. I think it might play with 38. Again, stocks have been doing that, like breaking the major support and trend lines below these moving averages, and then we'll just see this turnaround. So I think it's to trap a couple people before coming back up into this box. This box has been very important, as you see um, from the past. This level, this 50 high 40s um level here is has been very important, and went up, came back down into the box, tried to break out. It opened up outside the box, came back down. um so yeah, my intent tomorrow, March 4th, was to sell some deep in the money calls to actually catch that extra premium um on a weekly. So I might try to do that if it doesn't open up too much down towards this 40 level. Other than that, I'll just pass on it. Um and I'll more than likely go for some calls at that point. Like I'll buy some calls while still holding um covered calls. I'm not selling naked calls, they're covered calls, and pretty much just allow those to play out, because I had bought those or sold those covered calls at the top, and then here at this 55 level. So I caught some good premium there, and I think currently I'm like 36% up on those. As well as play some strangles for this area right here that we're in. Again, I had seen this position because you see the what is it? Let me get this straight. These two yellow lines here specifies, like, again, it is a, this is the chop area. So obviously if it didn't break above this 60 level, and then as well as this 20 sitting right here, as you see, it once it went back below it, it tried to go back above that 20 level and it got rejected. So I didn't have to worry about the 60 level right here. But again, it had came down and obviously retested this 50 moving average at this 48, 47, and it broke below that. So now 24-hour trading, I think again it's down like a dollar 50. So we'll see what happens tomorrow, March 4th. But anyway, man, yeah, pretty interesting to see everything going on, and um how what I believe will happen. I even believe Nvidia may come down to this 103, 105, and then like just reverse. I feel like I feel like this area here, um I feel like this is going to be that new trend. Let's put another box here. So I don't want to make So I feel like this is going to be its own new trend here, and then continue to again do like a sideways thing before possibly breaking back up. ABGO has earnings, uh, I think Wednesday, so we'll see how the market reacts. ABGO had broke below 200 level, and settled at that 188. But again, the chip sector has been taking a beating after beating due to the news that has just been dropping in, um, that just has been dropping the stocks. So we'll see if they toughen out, man. I actually have been using long calls as like a leverage for my puts that I have been buying here. I'm not in shares, it's just on contracts on Nvidia. Nvidia is very lucrative. So I like to like pretty much jump in on options when I see the opportunity. And as you see, there's has been a ton of opportunity since, November, I would say, to again a trader's paradise all through here. And then to again be able to have caught or catch these movements here to current date. So yeah, man. We'll see if what I said actually plays out. There's a lot of more details that I could be throwing out right now. I didn't really mean to make this video too long, but I actually wanted to touch on Hood. And yeah, man, this is actually a decent position and setup that I have here, and as well as Uber. Uber is going to be added as well. I'm actually 80 put on Uber and waiting for 60 levels to start adding. I'll do another video on that and touch more on some details. But anyway, man, that's all I got, and we'll see what happens.